The big push is back. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. I see that this came out a day ago and it is The Big Push, Sympathy for the Devil, live at the Brighton Dome. So I'm excited to check this out. I know they're sort of getting together for the summer just a little bit, and they hadn't been, making music together in a long time. But Ren decided to reach out and just record some tunes, as I understand it. If you guys have more information, feel free to comment. But just 3 weeks ago, I reacted to Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Amazing cover. Really enjoyed it. I mean, 10 out of 10 we're talking here. So let's see how this goes. I'm trying to remember right now in real time who the Sympathy for the Devil is originally by. Is it the Rolling Stones? You guys, somebody's gonna be mad out there that I can't remember it. I haven't heard that song in such a long time. Let me see. Let me do some quick research. Oh, it is from 1968, the Rolling Stones. Wow, talk about legendary music. Stands the test of time. Okay, and Brighton Dome, I'm assuming is out there in England. Probably. What say you? I can actually give you the exact address. Church Street, Brighton and Hove, Brighton, BN1 1UE, United Kingdom. There it is. Okay, let's ignore that video. All right, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long year. So many a man died in pain. Well, I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment and died with a pain. His fate. it was a time for a change. I killed the Tsar, I killed his ministers. When his stage, she screamed at me. I rolled a tank in your tables rang. When the blitzkrieg raged and the parties sang. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess mine. Guess my name. Oh, what's confusing you? Since the nature of my game. All right, everybody, all together. Woo woo, woo woo, woo woo, woo woo. Oh yeah, woo woo. That's beautiful. Woo woo, but yeah.
This is rock and roll. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. I don't want to get too deep into like the lyricism itself because I'm sure you have heard the song. There's a lot going on into it, you know, making political stands, points of view about, you know, society, what's wrong about it and things like that. Just making, you know, big points from back in the day, like I said, from what, 1968, and still points that are valid to this day. So it was kind of, you know, it was that like anti-establishment, rebellious mindset, but with logic behind it. Like they did have points. What I want to get to here for this commentary, if I may, is the essence of the video. It really brought back that feeling of rock and roll from, you know, the decades previous. It's something that I haven't seen something like this energy in a while, I would say. I mean, I do react to a lot of rock and roll, many different genres. You can tell by just scrolling through my reactions. If you think of an artist, I have probably reacted to them. So use the search button and type it in. But something like this, man, I think the last one I can remember is probably The Warning. That band is like, when I heard them, I was like, okay, this is rock is alive and well. But now with this video, oh man, it's almost like a modern version of the Rolling Stones, or at least something similar, because they really have that in their DNA, how they're controlling the stage, they're going back and forth, how they're doing it, right? Your presentation is key. It's there's a saying somewhere that says it's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? And that could apply to many different areas, but in this case it's the song itself. And this is a big song, right? Like I said, iconic from the beginning, not necessarily that easy to pull off the way it's intended to be sung, right? You can't sing this, normally and just sort of stand there and get out the, technically you might be able to get out the words, the melody and everything else, but the vibe, guys, they're so on point here that it's impressive how they do it. And I'm pleased to see that rock is alive and well with the Big Push, with Ren, and they're really doing it. They're doing it as it was meant to be. And I think if the rock and roll legends were to see them performing this, and I hope they do, maybe they do, I don't know, that they would be proud. I mean, like the Rolling Stones looking at them, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, like the giants from back in the day, they would be like, yep, well, we did it. We had our time. We influenced so many people, and it just got passed down through the different decades, the generations, and this is our generation of rock and roll. So we have to look to see, if you're a fan of rock, who's out there, right, representing the genre at this moment. Like I said, I can think of the Big Push, The Warning, Young Blood, just people like that are kind of standing up for this genre that is not that common nowadays, right? What you hear on the radio is what's popular, and for the most part, it's pop. But man, this is awesome. This is such a, man. I can only imagine what it must have been like to be there, right? And have this present in, it would be a memorable experience. And like I said, the lighting too, the fog, the smoke machine, the camera angles, the camera did a great job. And I think it almost would have been difficult to focus on one certain thing, because you got Ren doing his thing, you got the singer, popping off, you got this guy who's always smiling and has a lot of charisma as well, the drummer, right, with the mustache, you can't forget about him. And so everyone here is like a protagonist. Man, what a great combination of talent. And this presentation and this show was impressive, and rock and roll. So guys, if you enjoyed this, hit the like, subscribe, join my Patreon, and at the end do a flip. Till the next